Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 22nd to the 28th. This is for Taurus and Taurus rising, and we're going to jump right into the astrology. And as always, if you want to go straight to the tarot reading, the timestamp is in the description box, but you're going to want to hear this. This is going to be huge for you. All right. This is going to be really big. Before we even jump in, remember, just the day before, on July 21st, we did have that full moon in Capricorn, 29 degrees, full stop, closing shop. And I know I dropped these readings a few days before, so you may be approaching the full moon in Capricorn. And even if you're watching it, it was a very potent full moon, so you could still be feeling it. It was in your ninth house, your belief system. Some things could have been changing. Remember, Mars was trining Pluto as well, and that hit both your second house, your 10th house. Something with career is likely, something with how you make money. There could have been something with finances, with income. Could have been something that you're feeling a shift, maybe even changing some structures in your life regarding the way that you're seeing certain things, your philosophy on things. So keep that in mind, okay? Remember, there's that karmic lens that with this full moon in Capricorn, just a full, when I say full closeout, 29 degrees before it moves forward into, we're going to have, I'm going to do your your monthly forecast for August. It's going to be very interesting. I don't want to ruin this surprise, but just know there is definitely this new reality that's happening for you. Now, Monday, July 22nd. All right, so we officially, as you can see, move into Leo season. This is going to be a lot of fun. The sun in Leo. This is, first, Venus and Mercury are still in Leo, so we've got a stellium in Leo for the first half of the week, okay? You see Mercury will be moving into Virgo, but even still, just the fact that the sun and Venus, remember what I said when in your monthly forecast, that's hearts of fire. This is a lot of passion. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. This is being even silly, very creative, being your authentic self as well, letting whatever flag fly. This is sun in Leo. The sun rules Leo. This is a big spotlight here. All right, big spotlight. So you could be feeling a lot of heightened ambition and passion. You could also be getting a lot of attention. Remember that spotlight, that sun in Leo. You doing your Miss America wave, really enjoying it, and do enjoy it. This is going to be really fun. Now, Leo rules your fourth house, so a lot of focus on your domestic sector. That's your home, that's real estate, that's family, that's children, that's your significant other, that's parents. So a lot of energy here, but remember, Sun in Leo is big heart energy. And again, you could just feel really magnetic, in these themes in your life. Now, with that Miss America wave, just know with Sun in Leo, everyone else is going to be doing it. The Sun in Leo, this is, everybody, it's having that attention. It's people wanting adoration, admiration, receiving, compliments. Again, there's that spotlight. Remember, that is Sun in Leo. So do it. Have this moment, all right? Compliment your significant other. Tell them you love their, hair today. Whatever it is. Give your dog some extra, biscuits. Give your kids 3 stars, and for the spaghetti they made. Whatever it is. Give them 5 stars. Actually, the sun in Leo is just optimistic. Okay, it's just optimistic energy now. And you're going to be feeling it for the rest of the month. And of course, as we move into August, the first half of August. Now, you see, the day that we move into Leo season, the sun will be opposite Pluto. So I talked about this in your monthly forecast. Here's that fixed energy, right? Sun in Leo, fixed sign. Pluto in Aquarius, fixed sign. You, Taurus, are a fixed sign as well. So there could be a little bit of a squeeze around this time. The sun is ego. Pluto is, power. It's empowerment as well. But it's also like death and rebirth. It's transformation. There may be something here where you feel a squeeze with, it could be money. It could be intimacy. But Pluto is in Aquarius in your 10th house. A lot of y'all may, especially if you're Taurus rising, feel it in career. There could be maybe a colleague you're not seeing eye to eye with. There's something here career related, but it's really interesting with Sun in Leo, and then you've got Pluto and Aquarius in your 10th house, which also rules fame. There could be something here with, the maybe not getting the attention that you really, really, really want. But also, I want you to remember that, sure, Sun opposite Pluto. We just had Mercury and Venus opposite Pluto. So you may have an idea. There could have been this story that's been unfolding for the past, week or so, where you did feel a little squeeze in terms of this area of your life, in terms of career, honors, achievements, work-related, right? So what's really amplifying this, by the way, is the fact that we did have that full moon conjuncting Pluto on the 21st, and so there could be some secrets that have been coming out. The moon is actually going to be in Aquarius on Monday, and so you've got this opposition to the moon, to Pluto. Again, career, there could be something here. There is this opposition has weight to it, but there is something here where you could just be really thinking about your future at this point, really thinking about your future. Remember, Aquarius is also rebellious energy. You could feel a little bit of that rebellious flair, especially with egos. Remember, with the Sun opposite at this point, you could feel a little West Side Story at this time. There could be some people in your life, again, likely something with career. There could be something there for a lot of y'all, where they may be goading you. They're a bear that wants to be poked. Just remember, and remember, I also said in your monthly forecast, Sun in Leo is also, dramatic energy. So just remember, you always want to be the better version of yourself. You want to be the best person in a situation. You want to let karma work its magic. So if there is a situation where no one's budging, just have some compromise and try not to poke the bear. All right. And also remember, this is for the collective, and it could be you. You could be the bear here. You're like, all right, come on, poke me. You're going to be fine. You're going to be cool. Put on your cool Taurus sunglasses. You're going to be absolutely fine. As long as you use this aspect to explore your sense of power. Remember, this is empowerment here. All right. There really could be something revealing around this time. Pluto is doing shadow work. So there could be something you exploring. Again, it could be this sense of empowerment, where you stand in terms of your career, your job. Aquarius is the innovator. It is the genius, right? So use this to your advantage. Really, really, process things in a way that works in your favor around this time. Now, you see Thursday, July 25th, we've got Sun sextiling Mars. We have the Sun sextiling Mars. This is amazing. This is really great. It's like Hollywood. It's that Hollywood slate. It's like action. All right. This is all about action. We're talking about Mars here. We're talking about Mars. As you know, Mars moved into Gemini with Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, good luck, expansion in your second house of money. And so there could be some money matters, finances. There could be a lot of movement here. Sun sextiling Mars, by the way. Sun in Leo, Mars in Gemini. Really great blend here. Really great team, that fire and air energy. This is really self-confident energy. This is you feeling really, really motivated. So use this aspect. Again, a lot of this could have to do with your home life, your domestic sector, as I mentioned, significant other, something here where you just feel really fired up. Remember, Sun in Leo. The Sun is Leo's the lion. It's that roar. It's got that roar. So, and actually, on this day, the moon will be in Aries. So the moon's going to be in Aries at this point. Really, I mean, that's adding coal to the kiln here. That's fiery energy. This is fiery, being bold, being self-assertive, being very passionate. And remember, the second house is also self-worth and self-value. And so you could feel really confident about the direction that you're going, about finances, money matters. Again, there could be something here with family for y'all again. But it is really, really, really nice. And remember, Mars is also physical energy. And we're talking about the Sun here too. Vitality, health. So you could feel very physically active. I mentioned in your monthly forecast that, Leo does rule the fifth house. I mean, we're talking about, and Venus is here. Venus is all about love and creativity, so it could be creativity for you, but also money. Venus represents money, so you see that there could be some movement, activity in finances, but the fact that Venus, love, relationships, is in Leo with the sun in Leo, this is really charged up energy in terms of love and romance and sex and whatnot. So this is a really big aspect. This is a really big aspect, and I want you to know 2 weeks from now, the sun will actually sextile Jupiter. And so there you go. There's something to look forward to, this expansion that, again, you're just going to feel this drive. It's going to feel really great. Now, on the same day, you see Mercury is moving into Virgo. As you know, Mercury's going retrograde next week. So you want to put your ducks in a row now. Mercury is exalted and in its domicile in Virgo. And so this is you being very practical, very pragmatic, laser focused in communication and processing things, thinking about things, especially when it comes to things that bring you fun and joy and pleasure. Virgo does rule your 5th house. So you see the overlap here. Sun in Leo natively rules the 5th house. Now you got Mercury in Virgo that does rule your 5th house for Tauruses. So again, family, children could be a thing. Creativity could be really, really, you may feel a lot of movement there, all right? That especially with Venus and Leo as well. So Mercury in Virgo is also being very diligent and hardworking, and there is a sense of service to others. It feels really, really, really great. So use this energy now, all right? Use this energy now because remember, Mercury will be going retrograde. Mercury's already in shadow. So there is, a lot of people from your past could be coming up around this time. We'll talk about that more next week when we do your monthly forecast for August. But Taurus, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you, all right, for July 22nd to the 28th for Taurus and Taurus rising and Taurus moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. Taurus, let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you for July 22nd to the 28th. Now, Taurus, I do a traditional call. Oh, I can take my glasses off now. I do a traditional call to cross spread. It offers the best overview, in my opinion. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Taurus, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I hope that you're having a really, really great day, really great week. You just had the Mars-Uranus conjunction in your sign. What happened? Tell me what happened. All right, anyway, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a week where you may feel a little bit of a squeeze. There may be something that is coming through, but it just seems like it may be something that you really, really need to spend some time nurturing it and really taking care of it. There's got to be some peace of mind. There's got to be some stillness in mind. All right. There's got to be you taking some time out, and it could have to do with partnerships and relationships. Let's get started. You got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is really great. I love the fact that you got the 9 of Pentacles. If you remember your last week's reading, I mean, I don't remember how many Pentacles you got, but 9 of Pentacles, there's that sense of, yes, I made it. She's in this garden because she earned her spot here. She worked hard to get here. All right. So this is really, really nice. You could be feeling that energy of this self-sufficiency, this independence, even in the beginning of the week with all that Aquarius activity, very independent energy. Look at all the pentacles stacked up around her. Look at her harvest. This is really, really, really nice. A lot of spiritual wealth as well. A lot of spiritual wealth coming through. There could have been a lot of things that you've learned. Remember, you did have that full moon in Capricorn in your 9th house of spirituality and your belief system, shifting the way that you see things. And it could be because there is this sense of abundance that you're feeling in your life. You even see the symbol of Venus. You're ruling planet all over her gown. And so, yes, this is feeling good. You know, it's almost like your heart, a lot of heart energy moving into this week. Now, you got another 9. All right. You got another 9. This is very, very interesting. 9 of Wands in the heart of your spread. 9 of Wands. The reason why I say it's interesting is because this card is attributed to Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules your 8th house. And so there's that transformation and there's that intensity to the 8th house. And so you're really going through this transformation. I don't want you to fight it, but at the same time, be proud of yourself. You're getting these 2 9s. 9 is like foundation, is fulfillment. Look at him. He's gone through it. He's gone through it. He's got gauze on his head. He's like, life, you're really, really throwing some curveballs at me, but bring it on. Keep it coming. I can take it. This is a card of perseverance. It's resilience. It's not giving up. This is saying, no one's taking anything away from me. Anything that I've worked really hard for, ones of your passions, ambitions, even work related. Remember, you may be feeling that squeeze with the Sun Pluto opposition in 10th house of career. Now, the other thing is it's not only not giving up, it's protecting, like I said, everything that you've worked hard for. Look at him standing in front of the wands here. All right. So this is a week where you may feel a little bit of a squeeze. It's got to be a little bit of a squeeze. Again, it can have to do with your transformation. It could be something where it's needed for you to really transform, to come out on this other side, really, really feeling this like rebirth energy. Now, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the challenge area. All right. So that's, this is a great card. This is really, Ace of Pentacles, as you can see, is the biggest pentacle on the deck. This is very grounding. There's this new path opening for you with the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles, money, wealth, but also material possessions, your physical world. It's in your challenge area. And that's why I say, there may be something coming in here or something that you've already moved into that has to do with not only money or finances or wealth, but physicality. There could have been, like in your physical world, this shift, a change. There is this resistance that I am feeling here. But remember, ask yourself, is this the direction of me being in touch with my higher self? Is this a path that I know that I want to be on? Remember that Saturn Neptune retrograde, Neptune at 29 degrees, and it is something that this is a big one. All right. Neptune's completing a story, a 14 year story at 29 degrees. And this is all in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. Okay. So there is something here where you may feel a little bit of like back and forth energy, maybe this tug of war energy as well. But that's why I said nurture something, that there could be this new path that's happening. Nurture whatever is coming through. All right. This is also saying, well, it's almost like your Taurus is, so you know this, but staying like grounded in the moment. Okay. Staying grounded in the moment as you do think about your future, because you do have the 4 cups in your crown. So this is a card where it is a little bit of, look at his reaction. So you see the Hand of Spirit offering him this 4th cup. And so you also see that his reaction. Now, if you saw your last week's reading, you also know that this was in your crown last week. So this is what I say. This card is testing your gratitude. This is the Hand of Spirit. The Hand of Spirit only appears in the aces, other than the 4 cups. Other than the 4 cups. So this is a card where he's just kind of like meh. He's crossing off his heart, crossing off his arms. So again, when the feeling that I'm getting is that a little bit of resistance, know that the thing that you may be fighting for, is it something that you know is worth the fight? Okay. For a lot of y'all, it will be. And that is where that squeeze is going to come through. But while that's happening, you could feel like, this is something that, I'm so over this. I'm bored with this, because this card is attributed to, like boredom and apathy. And I'm not saying any of y'all are like any of that, but when this card shows up twice in your crown, it makes you wonder, is there something that I'm not receiving yet? Is there something that I'm not receiving yet? And is there a reason why? Okay. Remember, there's so much fixed energy in the beginning of the week, so much fixed energy with you also being a fixed sign as well, Leo and Aquarius as well. So have that moment to really recognize, all right? Recognize, are there things that I want in my life that I haven't received yet? If I haven't received it yet, why has it not happened? Is there something that I still have to let go? With this full moon in Capricorn, which is requiring me to let something go. Remember, full moons culminate. There's a turning point. It's at 29 degrees. It's saying, let something go. Surrender something now, all right? Surrender something. And again, it could be something just the way that you're seeing something. And I'll clarify this for you. Why is it coming up twice in a row? All right, yeah. Go within. You got the High Priestess. So again, spend that time really going, within. All right, really going within. Don't forget, I think I mentioned this in your last week's reading, you still have the North Node and Chiron in Aries. All right, your 12th house, which is intuition. It is the subconscious. The High Priestess is the guardian of the subconscious. And she comes out in a reading when she says, go within. You've got all these answers within you. You've got all these answers within you. Let them out. Connect with them. Connect with your higher self. Listen to your inner voice. That's going to make all the difference. That's going to make all the difference with you. Listen, you even see the moon here, moon intuition. Also, like really, really connecting with your emotions as well. Remember, he's got his heart crossed off like that. But what I'm going to show you is very interesting. You've got the High Priestess, highly associated with the moon. The moon rules Cancer, right? And so you see the sliver of the moon there, even her headdress, different phases of the moon. Four of Cups attributed to moon in Cancer. So really, really take that time. And again, there could be something with family. Again, there could be something with your domestic sector, especially with what's happening for y'all with this Leo activity. And then you've got this overlap. Cancer natively rules the 4th house, your domestic sector, significant other, family, children. There is that overlap. So something could be there. Now, you do have the King of Swords in the root of your spread. And so this is power. This is a lot of power, authority, especially up here. Especially up here. Swords are the mental suit. It's communication, it's logic, it's thinking, all of that. And so what's really interesting here is that the King of Swords is Aquarius. And so remember, we have that, opposition with Pluto and Aquarius and your sign for the next 20 years, by the way, for the next 20 years. And so that is your 10th house of career. So again, something here that could be with career. Again, there is this sense of some resistance. If you look at your spread, there is some resistance here. But for a lot of y'all, it could be that squeeze. It could be what is the finish line for me? What direction do I want to go? What is that path? Trust your intuition. Really, again, that will make a big difference. And we all have intuition. Every single person on this planet has intuition. It's a matter of really connecting with it. Now, the King of Swords, this is more cerebral. Now, it's in the root of your spread, but the King of Swords is also, he's ready to strike. It's really, really processing things now. It's really processing things. There could be something that, deep down within you, like you've thought it all out, but if you're thinking everything out, have everything involved as part of the process. And when I say everything, mind, body, spirit, all of that. Now, I say that because you also got the Four of Swords in your future. All right. So this is you taking that time out. You have the High Priestess and the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords, this is stillness of mind. Four of Swords is also Libra. All right. It's a Libra card. Partnerships and relationships could be something, but Libra for y'all, remember the South Node is in Libra in your 6th house of work. There really could be something here with work. 6th house and also with Mercury moving into Virgo, Virgo natively rules the 6th house. So there is something that you may need to spend some time reflecting on, meditating on, really just having those moments, really, really connecting with yourself. I'm going to show you something here. You do see the 3 swords, pointing down, okay? Pointing down. This knight is resting. He's like, give me this time to rest. You see them pointing down at the heart chakra, throat chakra, crown chakra, right? So opening your heart, okay? And then you got the throat chakra here. Really, really communicating, as I said, that's going to be something really big for you. Especially remember, I don't know if I said this earlier, Cancer actually rules your 3rd house of communication. And you may remember that from that new moon in Cancer too that we had coming out of Cancer season as well. And then the crown chakra here, okay? You've got the High Priestess in your crown. So and you're going to be moving into that place of just really, really spending some time healing, all right, doing some healing and really, really being in this place where you do have that stillness of mind, that peace of mind. All right, now let's get to your stuff. Taurus, oh my goodness, y'all, this is going to be a week. This is going to be a week. Again, it just seems like there is a little bit of resistance that I'm feeling, but you're going to be fine. You've got this. You've got this. You got the King of Swords in the root of your spread. Again, very powerful energy. Remember what I said from the very beginning, that sense of empowerment, all right, using it as a force of good. Now, Okay, so yeah, you're wow. Okay. All right. You can see you're good. It seems like part of this, if you do feel like resistant to something, it could be. Listen, when I say Sun opposite Pluto, remember what I say that's for the collective. So that sense of poking the bears want to be poked, like I said, it could be you. It could be you that's ready to this week. All right. But remember, put on your cool Taurus sunglasses. You're going to be fine. Look at what's happening here. You got the Three of Swords. So yes, it does seem like again, that Mars-Uranus conjunction may have been really strong for you. It was in your sign. It was in your sign. Now you have the Three of Swords with the Four of Swords. Remember, I said this is attributed to Libra. Three of Swords, also Libra. This card's actually attributed to Saturn in Libra. Now, Three of Swords, where it falls in your spread, it says, yes, there could have been something that may have been a little heartbreaking. You've got the Three of Swords, Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So there could have been here that something that you've experienced that could have been emotionally impactful for you. There could have been something that was ending, but also something new happening. All right. And that's what I want you to feel, this part of this transformation. All right. Something coming into your physical world that you may, again, that nurturing energy that came up earlier. It's still really strong. Three of Swords, 3, 1, 2, new reality. So 3 is all about growth. Think about the Empress, your card ruled by Venus, right? By the way, you ruled by Venus as well. And so it's birth, it's creation. And so with the Three of Swords, just think this is having that emotional healing of the mind. And I say that because sure, it's the swords. It's swords up here, okay? You got the Four of Swords. What comes after the Three of Swords, Four of Swords? Take that time. It's in your future, okay? Especially if you feel that something has been, again, emotionally impactful for you, something that may have been emotionally impactful. Now, you got death, all right? This is pretty significant. This is pretty significant. There's some changes happening. There's some really big changes happening. Now, you see that it's coming with the Four of Swords. And then you also have the Three of Swords. Remember what I said, these are two Libra cards. Now you have death attributed to Scorpio, which actually rules your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Again, that can be career, that can be love, romance, whatever it is. You are going through this transformation this week, a really, really big one, a bigger energy coming through. It seems like someone, part of your journey, there is some transformation there. All right. So you see all this transformation energy, but also spending that time processing it. Okay, this is going to be big. This is huge. Death is this transformational process. You see that a lot of like even spiritual transformation. I mean, there's a lot happening here. There's a lot happening in this card. But one thing that I want to bring up, that full moon in Capricorn, remember the way that you see something, there could be something there. Okay, remember there is that sense of learning things from this karmic perspective. Now you see the sun coming on the horizon. The sun, optimism, it's abundance, it's opportunity. You see the two towers there, by the way. Yeah. Remember, structures. It's those structures with that full moon in Capricorn. Saturn ruled full moon. Saturn just breaking down any structures. It seems like that's going to be happening. Again, you may be a little bit resistant to something happening. It's fine if you know that it's deep down true in your heart to hold on to, but just expect some transformation too, okay? Last thing I'm going to point out, especially with the sun opposite Pluto, which again, Tauruses may feel, you know, a little bit more than other signs, like all the fixed signs, right? Where am I here? Oh, here. You see the king? Well, first you see the bishop here. You see the, kid here. Anyway, you see the king laying on the ground with his crown knocked off. So the king, the crown, ego, the king did not accept transformation. The king did not accept, the knight riding here as bringing this transformation. And so the crown was knocked off.
accept this transformation. It seems like you want it, to be honest. Some of y'all may be holding on to something that needs to go for this transformation to come through. But the fact that you have the Nine of Wands, it seems like there is something that you are also holding on to that you need to. Now, Five of Swords, all right? There definitely is, maybe you asking yourself this week, maybe I should drop my swords like everyone else has. Okay. Really connecting with your emotions. Remember, these are swords, so a lot going on up here. You could even feel that energy where it is something that you may be doing this week or maybe experiencing this week, maybe having to do with other people in your life, and you could already be creating like this idea of like how it's going to turn out. So you've got your guards up, all right? You've got your horns out. But this is an Aquarius card. It is an Aquarius card. Remember, that is your 10th house. So again, something with career. There could be something here with career where you're not seeing eye to eye with other people. But I want to point out these two people. Look, he's got 3 swords. He wants to break some hearts. Ask yourself, is this even worth it? Is this battle worth it? Can I drop my swords like everyone else has? They are moving toward the sea. Yes, that is water. Remember, sea, water, emotions. And a lot of people think it's, a wall. It looks like kind of like a gladiator stadium. No, it's the sea. And so can you connect with your emotions, right? And really have these emotional moments. Now, you got the Page of Pentacles in your final outcome. So there is definitely something new that you've got your eyes set on, something new that is grounding. This is double earth, by the way. There's a lot of Taurus energy in the Page of Pentacles. Okay, pages are earthbound, so are pentacles. So remember that physical reality, something coming through. There's some big potential here, and it's for a lot of y'all. There could be this reset moment, especially the way that you're seeing something, really trusting your intuition, moving into this big transformation, laying down these swords. Page of Pentacles in your final outcome. There's a lot of promise here. There's a lot of like rich soil for something, especially money and wealth. It could be a new job for y'all. It could be the message of a new job, new career, something related to money as well. Remember, pages are messengers, all right? But remember, pentacles are your physical reality as well. So some physicality here. Why don't we, how much time we have? Oh gosh. Okay, let's do one clarifier. I want to see. And yeah, there you go. You got justice. So you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. Justice will be served. This is all about fairness. This is justice. Again, by the way, if you are here for a partnership, relationship, again, that can be career, that can be love, that can be romance, whatever resonates with you, justice attributed to Libra, partnerships and relationships. So there could be something here. Now, look at the sword pointed straight to the sky. This is truth. That's what justice is, seeking your truth, cutting anything that does not serve you well anymore. That's going to bring that balance. You see the scale, all right? For Libra is the scale. This justice right in the middle of the major arcana. It's right in the middle, all right? So bringing that balance, all right? So this is really great. This is something where it seems like if you take that action, remember, take that moment for yourself. Really, really reflect this week, because you're about to go through this transformation, and it does seem like there may be someone part of your journey here, but there really could be some sort of squeeze. But you hang in there. Remember, don't give up energy. You've got some things coming through. You got the Page of Pentacles. You got justice. There's so much wisdom in the justice card. Again, justice being served. This is all about fairness, truth. But truth in terms of knowing the spiritual consequences, as well as indicated with the white shoe pointing out from underneath the robe here. But yeah, you're going to be absolutely fine. Really, really, honestly, really go within and reflect this week. But you've got some big changes coming through. All right, Taurus, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Let's hear it, Taurus. And then next week, yeah, we're doing your monthly forecast. Some of y'all are moving. some of y'all moving or thinking about moving in with someone, or there's something there for some Tauruses, okay? But especially if you're Taurus rising. But anyway, we'll talk about that next week. All right, thanks so much, Taurus. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.